Hello from Mexico and welcome back to our channel. So I am finally back here at our home build, you guys, because I know that you've been waiting for a home build update. And I apologize that it's taken so long, but it has been a whirlwind of a month for our family, as you've seen, because of the peregrinación and visitors. But now we're going to get into what's been going on here at our home build and what's coming up next. So if you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. You can turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a video. And if you love the video, you can also hype it. Additionally, this is our original content and any unauthorized reposting is prohibited. With all of that being said, let me show you guys what's going on here at our home build in Mexico. Let's go. Look who else is excited that we're here. I know. Hi, Manchas. Hi, Fee. Hello, Nopal. You're getting so big. Manchas, stop being a bully. So today I'm actually starting off here in the kitchen of our home build because Fidel is making some progress on the kitchen hood and I'm excited to show you guys what's been done. So before we get into this, today's video is actually sponsored by Royal Cooking, and even though my kitchen isn't complete yet, this game has me feeling like I'm a chef already. So you guys know that I love cooking. However, with everything that's going on and without the kitchen being done, I don't feel like I get to cook as much as I want to. So at night, when my brain is tired from all of the construction stuff and from work, I go home and this is the game that I play. What I love about this game is that there's no stress. You get to build your own cooking legacy step by step. You get to upgrade your kitchen. You get to unlock restaurant features, interact with customers, and learn and cook new foods from all over the world. It starts off pretty simple, but before you know it, you're cooking foods from Italy and Mexico and Greece. And at the same time, you have to learn to manage your time and keep your customers happy. And the visuals in it are beautiful and run really smoothly. As you can see, I've already been able to upgrade things like my kitchen. And every time I think that my restaurant is complete, I unlock something new. And the best part is that Royal Cooking is free to download. So you can download it using the link in the description below. If you play, please drop in the comment section which one is your favorite upgrade or dish to cook, and let me know how it goes with you and your customers. Now let me show you what's going on here in the kitchen. Okay, so to give you guys a look at what Fidel is doing today. So he is doing some final measurements and adjustments on the, what is this called? Why did I forget what this is called? My goodness. ¿Cómo se dice la form? The forma. La forma. So he's doing some final adjustments on the form. Oh my gosh. It's been a minute since we've done a house update. So he's doing some final adjustments on the form so that he can start laying the brick inside of in here. It's a little hard to see, guys, so bear with me. But he's going to be putting the brick on the inside so that they can form the top part of the hood. What are y'all doing? Why are you barking? Why are you barking? Fidel, tú sabes es 6 grados afuera. It's 6 degrees Celsius here right now, guys. That's how cold it is. We have a cold front moving through, unfortunately. See, el carro dice, look at him with his. Fidel's all bundled up. But it's 6 degrees Celsius outside right now, and it's in the middle of the day. It's very, very cold. Fidel's even got a scarf on. A lady, while we were on the pilgrimage, gave him that scarf. So he's been using it. Said it keeps him really warm. She was giving out all kinds of stuff to the walkers. She had like scarves and I think backpacks and a few other things. But, oh, I think even shoes. She was even giving out some shoes, I think. She was very sweet. Okay, so there's quite a bit of stuff sitting everywhere on this side because they're working in different portions. But the flooring for here, so the upstairs, I guess what, living room and other area. So it has all of its flooring and the grout. I'm going to take you back into this hallway, which is, they're working on all of this right now, so some of this doesn't have grout, but the hallway has all of its tile. These guys are in here, they're doing the guest room. So right now the guest room is almost finished. They're completing around the walls and like the little pieces of tile that have to be cut. So all of that is almost done, basically. This room's almost done, our guest room. This has been left out because this is not the permanent door that'll be on our storage room, because this door leads to our storage room. So they left that cut out until we're ready to move the flooring into the storage room, because the storage room doesn't have anything done yet on it because we have stuff stored in it. So that's going to be very, very last, but that's why they left these pieces out of the floor. And then when we walk back over here to this side of the hallway, the flooring hasn't been continued into my office yet because that's where Fidel is staying right now. So once they're ready to do that, they'll remove the door, like this temporary door, and then they'll finish the tile in there. But they have the little storage closets done. They're working on this part right now. And then when we go into Diego's room, they almost have Diego's room finished. So right now they're working in the closet, but yeah, Diego's room is almost completely finished. So that's really exciting. And then they're going to also start painting all of the walls. So once all the floor is done up here, then they'll start painting the walls, and we'll get into painting. So yeah, lots and lots of progress. The upstairs of the house feels completely different now that it has like flooring. Like it just has a completely different feel to it. Even though I know the floor is dirty right now, but don't worry about that. It'll get cleaned. But it has like, I don't know, it's starting to feel like almost complete, which is weird. So, yeah. Okay, so these guys are continuing with painting, but they're starting downstairs in Dominic's bedroom. So right now they are painting Dominic's bedroom and doing a little bit of repairs, because if you remember, we had some issues with the finish that was put on this wall, which is why our finish changed out. But now these guys are doing some repairs on that and then starting the paint. So Dominic's room is getting its paint, and then I believe Damon's room is up next. But obviously right now it's just primer. A little update on the bathrooms. So in each of the bathrooms, we have a cutout in the wall. We went back and forth and we're very, very careful to make sure that while we put these cutouts in the wall, we didn't compromise the structural integrity of any of our walls. But we did have enough room to put cutouts so that you can put like shampoo, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I hate the things that you have to like add into your shower to hold all your shampoo and stuff. So I really wanted something like this if we could do it, and thankfully we could do it. So they've started cutting all of these out. We had to make an adjustment on this one and make it a little bit higher. So once they started cutting, they realized that we couldn't cut in that particular spot. They moved it up a little bit, and then they just poured some new concrete, which is why it's got a form on it right now. But this is the cutout. This is the guest bathroom that's on the first floor, or just like the everybody bathroom on the first floor. Here in the primary bathroom, which is the bathroom that is inside Fidel and I's bedroom, we also have a cutout. As you guys can see, the shower is on this side and the cutout is on this side of the wall, but the bathtub itself also gets a cutout. So remember that I have a bathtub sitting here, and then this is a corner shower. So the corner shower gets its own cutout, and then the bathroom also gets a cutout inside the wall. So that'll help kind of give me a place to put like shampoo, things like that for your bath. and all of that without having to put in any of those like temporary things that you buy at the store. I don't even know what they're called. But there's a look at the primary bathroom. Okay, so as Fidel was getting into doing the ladrillo or the bricks for the inside or the top part of the form or the hood right here, they decided to do something different. They are going to instead make a form and pour cement, but on the inside they're going to put in barilla, or the thing that you guys see throughout like our countertops and that stabilizes the concrete, and it also gives it, it's called like a belt basically. It gives it the ability to move without cracking. So I'm gonna flip my camera around and show you guys, but this is a change mid-house update. So let me show you. Initially, the plan was to take these ladrillos or bricks and put them on the inside, as you can see where this form is, okay? So Fidel was going to build up in here on the inside with the ladrillo. He decided that he didn't want to do it that way because it's going to take a long time, because not a long time, but more time than it would his other way. And basically that's because each of the ladrillos or bricks has to be cut like one at a time, and that to fit in perfectly. So what he's going to do is they're going to build like a kind of like a net, like you guys saw on the inside of our countertops, right? To keep them from cracking. It's going to be essentially like that with rebar. And so they'll build out a form they'll build it into the inside of this form. And then what they're going to do is they're going to cut into this side at the very top of the form, and then they'll pour concrete inside of this. So the concrete will pour on the inside. There'll be another piece of wood, obviously here, and here. And then what'll happen is they'll pour the concrete in here, and then when they take this form off, we'll have like the top part of the hood out of cement, but the structure itself will be able to move without cracking and things like that. So that's how they're going to do that. So it's a little bit of a change. I'm hoping that they'll be able to do that on this house update. However, if they don't, just know that it will be in the next house update that's coming. So I had to come home because I had some work stuff to do, but Fidel just called me and said that they aren't going to be pouring the hood tonight. He didn't get all of the barilla done, the belt, the supports in it, the rebar done. So that won't be in this vlog. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was hoping that it would be. Also, here's Dominic and Damon. These guys have been sick, unfortunately, for like a week now. So it's been rough. Plus, it's so cold here. It's just rough. But don't pick your nose. Gross. So the pour and the rest of this is going to be on the next house update, which is coming later this week. But as always, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. The next things that are coming up on the house, obviously you saw that they've started painting on the downstairs. So I'm going to keep you guys updated as they move from room to room and get the paint in up on the walls in the rooms. They're going to be starting the tile in Fidel and I's bedroom, and also in the bathrooms. We have the tiles for the bathroom walls coming. They are, we did the order, so they're currently en route. And then we also have just the remainder of the doors and the windows. So we're getting really, really close, and then we'll start doing like the bathroom installs. So as always, thank you guys so much for being here. We really, really appreciate it. And we will see you on the next vlog. Say bye-bye. 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 Bye, guys.